What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Life with Quan. And I'm back at you again, man. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone out there. I wish everyone the best of health and spirits. And wish you nothing but peace and prosperity in this year to come, I want to get into a topic today. As you can see in the title box, I'm bringing you guys along on my journey. It's 3 months in. I'm 3 months in on my journey of escaping a 9-to-5, man. So hopefully from this video here, you'll be able to learn something from my experience thus far. I got some helpful tips for anyone that's thinking of doing something similar. And yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So escaping my 9-to-5 journey. 3 months in. 3 months ago, I decided to quit my job. Just not being happy, man. Just not being happy where I'm at in life. Just the feeling of being stagnant. Paycheck to paycheck, still living the obligation, the responsibility of someone else's watch. Life in general. I have a child who has a disability, who's very needy. Needs me to be there for him. And yeah, man. And on top of that, just overall, I always had that kind of rebellious against the whole 9-to-5 corporate world lifestyle / mindset. It's never one I really adapted to, and I never was one that I see myself leading, and that's okay. And I decided, I'm gonna put the ball back in my court now, man. I'm gonna take that leap of faith, man, and try to gain some more control of my own destiny. And that's what led me to make the decision of I'm gonna leave my job, man, and make ends meet other ways, man, and force me to invest into myself, into my goals and aspirations. As of now, I've been tapping into the gig apps such as Uber Eats deliveries and DoorDash just to make ends meet. That's my goal for the new year, is to really work on my own clock, running the bag up, man. I plan to make more money than I did working any job on the clock that I've had yet to work before. So yeah, I'm glad to bring you guys along here on this journey. And like I said, man, hopefully I got some tips for you guys to if you're going to embark on the same journey as I am, that help you out along the way. Experience the best teachers. So if you got somebody out there that's firsthand living it and showing you that you can survive off it, then hey, follow suit, man. Every day is another opportunity to learn. It's all about learning experience, man. So yeah, I took that leap of faith, and yeah, man, I just kind of like forced myself. I forced myself to put my back on the wall and figure out a way. Purposely. It might sound weird. Why would I just quit a job like that and without having a solid plan in place, and just trusting the process and believing in myself. No one's gonna believe in you more than you believe in yourself, man. And so if you can make it happen, and you've shown and proved, then hey, shoot for the stars, man. That's what it's all about. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, man. So you got to keep shooting for the stars out here. So yeah, that's my goal. That's what I did for myself. I decided to give these carrier apps a shot. It's giving me the convenience of working on my own schedule. I got such flexibility now to balance out my life and family lifestyle as well as make a living. Yeah, now I can get behind the camera. Now I can take some time to invest in branding and building the channel up, and just in search of any assets, anything to produce some income, whether it be short-term, long-term. That's the goal here, man, is chasing that financial freedom, and that's what it's all about. So I'm living proof, man. I'm living proof that you can get out here and survive, man. You can get out here and survive, man. It's been 3 months now. without a job, and I've been doing just fine for myself and my family. But I can say though, you do have to somewhat have some of your ducks in order. I didn't just randomly just jump out there. You know, I definitely had to do some research for beforehand. Which I gave the carrier apps a shot before while working a full-time job. I used to just do it on the side, like after work sometimes or on the weekend, just to get out there and make some extra money. I just may you know, cover some expenses for the month, or any extracurricular activities I can cover just by going to make some side money. And yeah, I seen that the opportunity was there. If you wanted to put in some full-time work out here, you definitely can do that. So first month after leaving my job, I just, you know, first and foremost, I took some time to myself just to recoup, man. Life has been hitting me like a ton of bricks, so I just needed some time to just reset, recoup, reevaluate, readjust, and mentally get myself in order, you know, because health is wealth, and your mental health is very important. You got to be in the right mindset to even desire to want better in life, and to even be able to be open-minded into learning about opportunities that may exist to produce more income. So I spent some time just getting myself in order, getting my home back in order. A bunch of downtime. I got reacquainted with my couch. I kind of missed that for some time. I needed that, just some time to myself. Kept watching a little TV. I'm not too big in TV and stuff like that, but also just getting my mind going again. Just brainstorming millions of ideas and opportunities and investment possibilities and things of that nature, as well as tapping into local opportunities as far as a carrier and gig apps in my local area here. And I found that there's quite a few opportunities out here. You know, you hear the more popular ones all the time: DoorDash, Uber Eats, and the Grubhubs, but I've come to find out that there's so many more opportunities and apps and companies that you can do your own thing. You put in your own time. If you got your own vehicle, some you don't even need a vehicle for. So I just spent some time applying to a bunch of different apps and stuff. A little tip out there, some may not always be available for you, so you might want to keep that in mind if there's something you're looking to do as well. Like, for instance, Grubhub. I applied and I went through the process, but unfortunately there's a waiting list for the demand in my area here or something like that. So there'll be some time for I get accepted into that. Luckily, that's okay. I've been making ends meet by using the apps that I'm majority of the time using now, which is Uber Eats and DoorDash. They keep me pretty busy. So yeah, that first month I just, I was just getting myself reacquainted with out there making deliveries again, getting used to finagling 2 apps running at once. Just seeing how the week schedule goes, Monday through Sunday, when's the down times, when's the popular times. Just seeing if the potential was even there for me to capitalize and put myself in a position that I'm looking to get into. So yeah, I spent a lot of time doing that. I would get out there just to make ends meet, pay bills through the month. And that was about it. Spent the majority of time home with the kids, and it was great, honestly, to tell you the truth. I felt really good. Obviously, it was really nervous. The kids wondering, wait, Daddy doesn't have a job anymore, and or what's going on? Or are we poor? Are we gonna be poor? Are we what's gonna happen? And I just had to reassure them that Daddy definitely has a job, man. Regardless of what you may feel or hear, getting out here and making your own dollar is definitely job and it's work. So don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But here's a few things that I definitely had to do to prepare myself to embark on this delivery journey, and definitely had to make sure I had some ducks in order. One of the main things that I had to do was to make sure that I had a reliable vehicle, which is super important. Obviously, you're ripping and running out here, and so my mindset is to I've always been pretty good at being able to go find what I like to call just a beater, a car that can endure the wear and tear, and fuel efficient, and not so much in value, and that's exactly what I did. I went and found myself a reliable Honda Accord, older model, not too many miles on it, for a couple grand, and it's been working out great for me so far. It can get costly as far as the fuel and stuff, but I kind of account for that in my daily routines when I'm making deliveries and stuff. So it's all good. It costs to be the boss. It's part of the process. That's just how I look at it. But as far as like car maintenance and stuff like that goes, I haven't had any issues thus far. Like I said, I got a really reliable Honda, and it's pretty good to go, man. I just keep that oil change, keep some good oil in there. Brakes, make sure the brakes and stuff is good to go, and I haven't had any problems. So that's something to definitely keep in mind, man. If you're gonna make sense of it, you're gonna want to have yourself a nice, reliable vehicle to get you from A to B, and that's very important out here. So yeah, that's a tip I can have in mind for you, is to possibly just go find yourself a couple $1,000 car, a grand or two or something like that, and something you can get a couple years out of, whatever, just to run it up, whatever, if that's what your goal is. Like I said, for me, this isn't a long-term thing. This is just me to kind of work as much as I want to on my own clock, and to earn as much capital as I can to get myself in a position to do other things in life. But yeah, though, yeah, that's it, man. I put myself my back up against the wall on my own, because I felt like, that's what I needed to get the wheels turning again, to get that fire ignited, to bring out that ambition in me, man. That 9-to-5 lifestyle, I got so complacent and stagnant, man. It's like years just passing by. I'm not, I'm not even thinking of my goals too much anymore, and I'm just like, nah, man, that's not it for me, man. So I'm gonna take this leap of faith, man. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And yeah, I spent the first month doing that, just getting prepared for things mentally, physically, seeing what's out there. That's another tip I got for you, is study your location, see what's going on around you, if it's even enough demand for you to survive off of gig apps and stuff like that. You don't want to end yourself in a position to where it's too overwhelming to even make ends meet or something like that. From my understanding, it's not everywhere in the world that you got the same earning possibilities like I have here, where I am. I'm in New York, and we're pretty crowded, overly populated, and it's all hustle bustle, fast pace. So I got quite the opportunities here, man. Lately on the Uber Eats, I've been doing quite a few Walmart deliveries. Everyone's just turning to the convenience of ordering right to their door now, whether it be groceries, whether it be anything, clothing, pharmacy, just anything. People are just turning to the convenience of these apps, and I'm glad they are. We can definitely capitalize off the world that we've come to nowadays. So lately, I found myself doing a bunch of Walmart orders. They're typically up and running early in the morning, 6:30, 6:45. They're pumping out orders all the way up until 8, 9 o'clock p.m. And from what I see, you can sit back and just kind of make some good money off of Walmart. If you got the opportunity to. Where I am, I'm lucky enough to be like in the middle of 3 different Walmart locations, which are, all pretty much equivalent to distance away from me, just a couple miles up the roads. Yeah, nonstop all day, man, nonstop all day. Those Walmart apps are jinging in, man, and 20, 30, 40 bucks. And it's pretty smooth. You just drive there, you tap into the app and let them know what parking spot you're in. They'll come load you right up. You scan in your packages and you're on your way, man. It's usually, from what I see, 2 to 3 stops, and I typically shoot for ones that take less than an hour to do, and that's paying somewhere around that area, 30, 35, sometimes 40 bucks. If you're lucky, got a nice good one. But yeah, those are pretty good licks, man. And those are nonstop all day pretty much. From what I see here, and they've been keeping me afloat. Put in 30 minutes, 45 minutes worth of time. Go snag a Walmart order. Might snag a DoorDash order on the way there or on the way back, or both, or whatever, and it might turn into a $40-$50 an hour worth of work there. That's just kind of how I try to repeat the process until I hit my goals there. So yeah, that was it, man. Through the first month, just getting acquainted with things and seeing the opportunities that's out there. The second month, I wasn't working too much, again, just to kind of make ends meet. I was just kind of, although I was feeling myself getting really anxious about, just not having that steady direct deposit anymore. The holidays are approaching now, and I was getting really anxious about, wanting my kids to, that's, as a parent, man, we want our kids to have everything that we didn't have. So, even though those material things hold no value, but at the same time, they do, if that makes any sense. So yeah, just kind of feeling anxious about not having that steady employment, that pay coming in, direct deposit every week or whatever. So just know that now you're just further igniting that survival instinct, that fight or flight, there's no looking back kind of attitude, to where, you know what, we're gonna go all in with this thing, this carrier app thing, and we're gonna really make it work. We definitely gonna make it work. And it's definitely been working so far. So yeah, now the holidays are over. It's a new year. We got through the holidays. Kids are good. Everyone's good. And it's really time to buckle down and chase these dreams, guys. I'm really excited about this YouTube channel. I feel myself starting to open up and be a little bit more comfortable behind the camera now. I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to building this channel up. I can't wait to hit with everyone, first talk about the 1,000 subscribers and whatnot. I believe it's gonna happen, man. I believe it's gonna happen, because I'm gonna do my share of work to make it happen. And I know so many others out there that can be able to relate to what we're talking about over here. So I'm excited about it, man. That's what it's all about with chasing this financial freedom, man. You got to invest in self, man. And I'm living proof that we can make it happen, man. Stay tuned along this journey here. I just want to encourage others out there to just find it in your heart, man. You can do it, man. You can break out of that cycle, that 9 to 5. If you're not happy in life, man, some things are priceless, man. And it's not a dollar amount. Even if you're not making as much money as you were making, as long as those bills are paid, man, you just got to get right mentally, man. And this is what it took for me. It took for me to quit my job, find other opportunity. Thank God for the blessing that there is opportunity, that I can just easily replace that income in a different manner now, which is cool. It opened up so much flexibility for me to be able to do things like this and get my mind turning again like that, man. And buckle down, man, hit the ground running. And that's what it's all about, man. That's what we're gonna do, But I just wanted to tap in and let you guys know what it's been like on my 3-month journey of escaping the 9 to 5, man. Escaping the 9 to 5. It's just not for me. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time on Life with Quan. Peace.